Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So in this video, I'm going to clear 10-5, Dios the Defector. As always, there's a hidden chest to grab, and the achievements here are defeat 7 enemies in 3 rounds, and Freya does not reach the island by the end of the battle. I think it's almost identical to the normal version. In fact, it is identical to the normal version. So the only thing that's changed is the enemies are level 61 as opposed to level 57. Which means I can probably use the exact same strategy. So I'm just going to skip the chatter, and I'm just trying to recall what exactly I did for that previous attempt. I definitely brought Bozel. And Bozel was definitely bringing, I think, Earthquake and Summon Undead. I kind of vaguely recall this. Okay, so that's done. Leon, as always. I think I ran the Leon, Liana, Sophia party. And then the last slot was kind of up to what you feel like. Oh, the treasure's over here. I think, oh, I remember now. I'm pretty sure I ran a teleporter. And the reason I ran the teleporter was because I wanted to teleport the summon over. So there we go. Just gonna do that. So this looks good then. And is there anything else to do? I don't think so. Just shifting my characters around a little. Okay. See, if I move down 5 to here, then I can move down 3 more to attack, but I also don't necessarily need the attack, do I? Hold on. Let's see. 5 is this tile here. Then 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles should be enough distance to attack the fighter. Alright, so this is going to be my setup. Let's begin. Skip chatter. And to be honest, I don't think I even need to do that. But so I won't. Let's just move up and Divine Guard. Let in. And Sophia will move up and regenerate. Let in. And I'm going to have Liana come down. Same with Leon. Skip chatter. And over here what I'm going to do is create the summon. Hind will teleport said summon towards the treasure and grab it. And the treasure ends up being 100,000 gold. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So, Ledin will be responsible, like always, for killing everything. Although it looks like now, Ledin can no longer exactly one-shot targets without his faction buff giving plus 20% damage. So there has been a little bit of change there. Okay, let's plop down this skeleton up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. That's fine. And then I'm going to start moving my characters back. Oh, fireball because I have it. Leon can kill off this infantry. Move down a tile. Ledin will move down and faction buff. And then heal up. And heal up some more. So there we are. Skip. Good. This is what I needed for the Lancer to attack. And actually, it's starting to reach the point where my Ledin can no longer truly one-shot these targets, it looks like. Which is unfortunate for me. Well, let's range attack. And I really need to kill this guy. So let's move down and range attack again. Here we go. So now that way, Leon can just use Assault to take down the sniper. And Ledin will guard everyone, and then these two will start coming down. Ledin, without Divine Guard, does no damage at all. So that was just an example there. 49 damage. Jeez. That's fine though. So Bozo will finish it off. And now there's 2 infantry to kill. And the skills that I have not used all the way till now will finally be used. So, Chivalry for Leon to attack the first infantry. And then moving back 3 tiles to use again. Other than that, Ledin shifts forward, will not activate Divine Guard because there's no reason to. Is there any reason to teleport? Nope. So I'll just slowly catch up with the other party. And then Leon will just attack and get rid of the other infantry. Skip to chatter. Shifting back. More chatter, more characters to move. And let's heal up. So, strategy hasn't really changed compared to before. Alright, good. The enemies start moving towards me. Finally. Finish in 10 turns. I'm pretty sure I already defeated 7 enemies. But I actually was not counting, I have to say. So I don't know if I actually got quick elimination or not. Oh well. If I didn't, I'll come back to this map for it. Okay. If I place Ledin here, and then place Leon here, I can draw out attacks. So that's what I'm going to do. Divine Guard is back up. Regenerate is up. Bozel moves forward to draw out an attack. Hein moves up. Finally, let's shift Leon and Vienna. So there we are. So Leon's job is to kill archers now. The 2 archers here. Everything else, Ledin will crush. Especially the cavalry units. They shifted back up. Interesting. So I guess they're going after Dios, aren't they? Okay. Well... See, the problem with attacking here is I would have to place myself in an area where this firebrand sniper could attack me. And I really don't want to take that attack. So I'm just going to attack like this. If I attack at all. Because not attacking is also an option. Actually, I think that is the best option. To not attack. So... how do I position myself? Whatever. Weaken him. I'll move back. Leon. Also going to move back. Sophia. I have to do this in order to create a spot for Sage's hat on Ledin. So I definitely made a bit of an error there just now. But it's fine. Blah blah blah. And as long as this flyer... oh, I thought it would actually attack Indiana. But it hit Bozel instead, which is fine. I mean, Bozel didn't die, so it's okay. And it's nearly over. Alright, I've get control of Dios now, finally. So let's send him south to group up with the rest. And over here, I have to rewind everyone, don't I? So let's start off with a chivalry attack. Get rid of this firebrand sniper. And then retreat back 3 tiles. So I'm going to move back a little. And I can actually gain. So let's do that. Leon gets rid of the infantry. And moves back again. Rewind time. Like so. There we are. And then I have to figure out how to position my characters so that Ledin can Divine Guard, get Sage's Hat from Hein, and then I can actually teleport Leon out to avoid the archer shot. So there we go. So Divine Guard, Sage's Hat, and teleport. And Bozel. I need to protect Dios. Which is fine, because I can move him down, use Title Surge, and move him down to where Hein is. Freya does not have a guard skill, it looks like. So I can just send Leon attacking. Perfect. Dios comes down here, so I need to guard with Ledin right here. So why don't I place Leon here to tank 4 hits. How exciting. Ledin in the tank position that I mentioned. Hein. Toss a meteor at these guys to weaken them. Same with Bozel. And the real question is who to weaken. Yeah, but let's weaken the big group. So. Title Surge. And just place myself there. And this summon's turn. I'm surprised they never killed it. Regenerate, let in. And then finally, I actually have a gain. Huh. So I'm going to save that for when I need Ledin to reactivate Divine Guard. And here we go. Ledin. Even if he doesn't kill them all, he should at least be able to hurt them significantly. Ooh, frontal assault. Ledin actually dies to Freya! Uh-oh. That significantly changes the dynamics of this fight, and not in a good way. I really kind of have to hope like hell that Freya doesn't kill off someone then. Come on, Leon, survive this attack. Yes! Safe! Barely safe, but safe. Alright, so then I just need to work down Freya. Dios will finish off the Serpent. And Liana will use again so that I can kill off Freya. So there we go. So I actually got overconfident about how much damage Ledin could take. I could have chosen not to take Freya's attack, as a side note. But I decided to absorb 3 attacks as well as Freya's attack, and that's why I nearly lost the 3-star attempt. In any case, there is the clear, and I actually did miss defeat 7 enemies in 3 rounds. So, I'll have to make a second attempt at this. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out. Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So, in this video, I'm going to do my second attempt on 10.5 Dios the Defector. And for this attempt, the goal is just to get the quick elimination feat, where I have to defeat 7 enemies in 3 rounds. So let's begin. So, basically, unlike the first attempt, where I had to really focus on grabbing the treasure, right? So that was why I had both Bozel and Hein. They were out of the fight, which prevented me from killing 7 enemies, which in this case is these 7 guys in the south here. So with this attempt, I will try to get rid of all of them. And it just really means I'm moving these characters south instead of having them, you know, go and help me grab that treasure at the start. So Ledin will faction buff as before, right? What I'm going to change is... really, it should be Bozel. Why don't I give Bozel 2 attack skill? You know what, I'll give him faction buff and a fireball, right? And then Hein, I no longer need teleport. So I could replace Hein completely, let's say with Lena, but I'll keep the teleport because there were a few times where, you know, I had to teleport, let's say, Leon out to keep him alive, to avoid an attack from like a firebrand snipers or whatever. The problem is, you know, my Hein's intelligence is quite low. You know what, let's just replace him with Lena. 2 single target strikes and black hole. Should be fine. So there we go. Here is my combat party, where my goal is to kill off these 7 enemies in 3 turns. So, let's begin. Skip the chatter. And I'm going to be aggressive about this. So let's send Leon forward, right from the start. And take down the first infantry. Ledin is going to come down 3 tiles. Liana is coming down 3 tiles. So if I place Leon here, he could attack and retreat, right? Yeah. So let's put him right there. So Ledin coming down, and he's going to use Divine Guard to start. Regenerate. Liana with a gain on Leon. And then I'm going to take down the Aquatic General. Which is... good thing I attacked it, because if even Leon cannot one-shot these Aquatic Generals, I'm going to need Ledin to help finish off the enemies. So there we go. And bringing up the rear is my 2 mages. So, number 1 coming down, and number 2 with faction buff. So there we are. Okay, Ledin takes a whole bunch of damage, but with regenerate he's fine. So Ledin is going to take a lot of hits this turn, and it's really the only way for me to wipe out the enemies in a reasonable time frame. Currently Ledin did not have enough hit points to one-shot the cavalry. That's fine. That's why I have the mages here. Alright, so that was turn 1. And now it's turn 2.
Huh?
As I said, I need to be aggressive about this, so let's Earthquake. That Earthquake should wipe out these 2. Yep, and hammer everything else for me. Which is exactly what I needed. Freeing up Lena to Ice Lance and take down that Lancer. And now Leon can do 2 attacks. If I rewind. Since I have another turn, right? You have until turn 3 to kill them off. I'm not going to rewind. Because the rewind will be very important for killing off the other enemies, I think. So there we are. And let in faction buff. Ah. Oh, that's the other reason why I couldn't kill the cavalry. Ledin did not have a faction buff. He was relying on Sophia for the Sage's Hat 20%. So, alright. There we go. And the rest of this fight will be identical to the previous attempt. So there we go. Turn on Danger Zone now. Because I'm moving forward.
Huh?
Okay, so here we are. And the rest of this fight, as I said, is just a repeat of the previous fight at this point.
Huh?
You know what? Let's just assault one, saving up my chivalry. And have Bozo fireball the other one. Wow. Could not actually kill either. Well, Lena can also toss a regular ranged attack. And then Liana can help finish. So there we are. There's the finish from Liana. Alright. So here we go. Ledin moves up. He'll use Divine Guard. I want to draw as many attacks as possible, so again, Leon will move forward. But first, let's apply Sage's Hat on Ledin. The rest of the moves don't particularly matter.
Huh?
There we go. Okay. now there's a turn of watching Leon kill everything, isn't there? Just like before. Dios joins me now. Yep. So let's move him down. And whatever. Bring him closer to me. And Leon. Because I never use chivalry, I can attack the archer. Now he's currently outside of this other archer's attack range, so quite convenient, I have to say. Need to take this down, this guy. Oh, start off with Langrisser Reaper. And that was even a one-shot. Wow, I was expecting to have to finish with Bozo. I am surprised by how powerful my Lena is at times. Right. Might as well pray her up. And earthquake? Yeah. Actually, it was kind of unnecessary. I really should have saved it for either Ledin or these guys, but whatever. I'm going to rewind now. Because I need to regenerate Ledin next turn. So even though Liana hasn't used the gain, I'm rewinding anyways. All the enemies are getting closer now. And this is where having Earthquake would have been useful on Bozo. So, minor mistake though. It's not going to cost me the match, that's for sure. Ledin. Divine Guarding. Regenerating Ledin. Let's not bother using the black hole. Instead, I'll just fireball. There we go. And I might as well use a gain. Get Lena closer. Gain Leon now to kill off this infantry. And so, I'm not going to use any skills, just a regular attack and retreat. And they actually, yeah, they completely ignore me. They want to attack Dios. So there you go. So let's just move him into Leden's guard range, right? And over here, doing ranged attacks first. Okay, let's weaken all of these guys so that Leden can kill them all off one by one. Guess it doesn't really matter whether I use Dark Reaper or Freeze Strike, because I'll use the other skill on Freya after this. Okay. Let's have Leon end his turn, or attack the Serpent Master. And then I can pray her up. Okay, this time I'm certain Leden will not die, so I can actually offer someone to draw out the attack. Alright, so let's have Leden faction buff. Then have Liana prayer everybody. And then finally we will move Sophia into the attack range of Freya. There we are. And I was still wrong. Dang! Freya hits that hard! Wow. Oh well. Freeze Strike, that'll pretty much demolish Freya right here. Yeah. So done. The power of double class mastery on Lena is amazing. Alright, so there is the last feats for this map. So with this, it is a perfect clear on 10-5 Elite. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.